This September the 4th picks edition of the MLB Gambling Podcast on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog. Underdog has a brand new offer for new customers. Play just $5, get $50 in bonus funds when you sign up with the code MLB SGPN. Welcome everybody to the MLB Gambling Podcast on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. My name is Malcolm Bamford, coming to you from Newcastle upon Tyne in the northeast of England. Today is Wednesday, September the 3rd. We are here to handicap a incredibly short slate for Thursday, September the 4th. Delighted to have finally been given the easy shift, joining me from North Carolina. Stop, the cheesy grin belongs to Mr. Lonte Smith. Hello, mate. How are you?
I'm doing well, man. Yeah, we got a nice slate. Like I was telling you before we came on, first time I get to, actually go through one of these on getaway day. So excited for it. I think we got some competitive lines as well. I don't think we have a favorite over 150. The last I looked, maybe like 155 might have been the max, but I think you can find 150. But yeah, so tomorrow's my birthday, so I'm hoping that we can get some winners for tomorrow. Yeah. So we can get some winners for tomorrow.
Okay. That's exciting. Are you allowed to tell me how old you are or not?
Oh, yeah, man. I'm 36.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting up there. I'm getting old.
You catching me up, yeah. And what does birthday look like? Are you one of those blokes who makes a big deal of it?
No, I don't. I just another day, man. Just another day.
Yeah.
And probably just watch some NFL. This is a good time I get to get my girlfriend. Get my girlfriend to take me out to a nice dinner. So I'll run a tab up on her and watch some football. Yeah. But that's about it, man. That's about it.
Run a tab up on her. Yeah, I have a little bit of an issue with men who book their own birthday off work.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, that's
I got to work on my birthday. I work tomorrow, so I'm not even just regular. It's a regular day.
I've got a big birthday coming up. 4 weeks actually from now.
Oh wow. Okay.
And everyone asking me, what you doing? Are you going on a big trip? I'm doing nothing, Lonte. If anything, I'll be sitting here talking to you lot, talking football, talking. Yeah, it will go entirely unnoticed. Unless in the background, you and the rest of the network are doing some sort of big collection, sending me out to Vegas for 3 weeks. So if I've spoiled that surprise, Lonte, just don't say anything. I'll act surprised when I open the card.
I got you.
There's a big fat check in there in 3 weeks' time from you boys. That'll be tremendous. Little bit of day sport today. Me and D-Rock did the show last night. I am 1 for 1 in the games that finished. I got the over in the Marlins Nationals. We were right to fade Yuri Perez and Mitchell Parker, and the Nationals bullpen chipped in 15 runs in that, so that was easy. Got the Mets wrong. And if D-Rock was here, it was very much Ryan Helsley who was on the hook again. Game was tight. Helsley came in the 7th and blew that one up. So I got that one wrong. And then this Texas game, I actually took the under. Texas are 2-0 down against the D-backs as we speak, top of the 6th. But I also fancy Texas at the prices, so it's kind of 1-1 lost one.
Yeah, I took Arizona.
Did you?
I took Arizona. I thought Gallen would pitch well. I didn't. It's nothing that I love, but I'm kind of 1-1 because the Baltimore's putting it on San Diego right now. So I had San Diego as well. So just pushing some money around.
Nestor Cortez didn't last long in that game at all.
Yeah.
Baltimore leads 7-0. I've got the San Diego team total, so I'm not out the woods. We could mount a little fight back, but we'll see. I've got the Texas-Houston game on the TV as we speak. Harry Potter is in the chat live from Sacramento. Nice to have you with us live. And Callum Schultz, the loyalty card stamped again. Cal, Premier League Gambling Podcast is 10:45 tonight. So 34 minutes from now. We'll be getting stuck into some World Cup qualifiers. World Cup taking place, if you didn't know, Lonte, in the USA next summer.
I have no idea. You got to keep me up to date with that.
Did you even know what was happening?
No, I did, but I did know this. D-Rock said you gave him some bad bits.
Oh, yeah, we talked about it on the show last night.
He said you gave him some bad bits.
Oh, incredibly bad, yeah. Yeah, I went 2-8 for the 10 games at the weekend on the Prem Show, Lonte. Absolute shambles. But Barry, my co-host, went 1-9. So fuck it, I beat him. That's all you can. Little victories, Lonte. Little victories. Free roll football contest is back. Every NFL game against the spread. $3,000 to first place. $4,000 if you're a Patreon. That's at sportsgamblingpodcast.com/free roll. And there's 25% off everything in the merch store with the promo code football. Make sure to check out the MLB Gambling Podcast merch. We got our own NFL Survivor contest, $100 entry fee. Winner takes all at sportsgamblingpodcast.com/survivor. I'll get you to give me some football picks, actually, Lonte, when we do the next set of ad reads for my bookie. Right, we'll start Thursday with I'm going to use the word matinee game between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. Ranger Suarez, left-handed pitcher for Philly. For the Brewers, it is fastball Freddie Peralta. Brewers at slight favourites, -125. Philly +105. And the total is at 7.5. Suarez had a little bit of a bounce back because he was wobbling at the start of August, had a little bit of a bad patch, but 3 good starts in a row for him since then. 3 wins in a row. Really good career numbers for the Brewers. Holy shit. Peralta, I didn't realise how good he'd been. He hasn't given up a run since Pussy was a kitten. Like, 1 earned run in August, in fact. 1 earned run this month. Last month, 28 innings. Freddie Peralta's been absolutely shoving. I think I prefer the Brewers. They deal with lefties better than righties. They'll stack right-handed batters in this. Contreras is going to have a day. I'll put you onto some Contreras props. I just prefer the Brewers. I think I can't get away from Peralta at all, Lonte.
Completely agree with you. Milwaukee's actually got the better of them in the series so far. They won, 3 of 4. They scored 17, 5, 6, and 8. So they have their way offensively. I like the way they match up against the lefty. Suarez has been a little bit better, but I trust fastball Freddie at home, especially. I mean, he's been dominant at home. You talked about the no runs allowed in, 4 straight games, I think you said. 7 combined hits in that span as well, so he's not even allowing a lot of contact. He's dominant at home, leads the major in wins. Suarez, before those last 3 games, he had a 6.59 ERA. He did allow 10 hits in his last start, so that's something to monitor as far as his hit rate. He's actually allowed 9+ hits in 3 of his last 5, so that's not a good formula against a Milwaukee team who, they've lost 6 of 10, but I think they're kind of going to be trending in the right direction going into the playoffs. So I expect for them to have a big month. I like Milwaukee at a short price.
Okay, team right on the Brewers earlier on. Nathan's joined us in the chat. Nathan, welcome along. Nathan's a regular in here. Nice to have you with us. Next game, really interesting matchup, Lonte. I think we've made the same pick here. I made these notes about 5 hours ago, and I thought Lonte's on the same page as me here. 6:40 Eastern, the LA Dodgers at the Pittsburgh Pirates. It is left-handed pitcher Blake Snell taking on Paul Skeens of the Pirates. -130 favourites, the Dodgers. Pirates are +110. Total is 7. I have seen some 7.5s kicking around as well. Lonte, tell me what my pick is. Come on.
Yeah, well, we know what the pick is, but before I do, did you happen to watch any of the game last night with Kershaw and Majinski?
No.
Man, it was a wild game. That was a wild game. So Pittsburgh goes down. I mean, Pittsburgh goes up 4-0, and then the Dodgers kind of fight back. They bring it within 1, then they take the lead, and then Pittsburgh comes back with a 2 spot. And it's just so much back and forth. And then before Pittsburgh kind of pulled away late. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna take the Dodgers at this price. I mean, obviously we talked about this all the time with going against schemes when we can. Although, it's kind of a check, like an ode to his dominance. I mean, he's been really good. 2 earned runs or less in 9 of 11, 1.92 ERA in that 11-game span. But I will say this, his hit rate has been a lot higher than what it typically is. And although the Dodgers offense is still kind of up and down, I think they'll get up for this specific matchup. They always do whenever they're facing against a good pitcher like Skeens. Snell, on the other hand, pretty steady. I think that's the perfect word for him, is steady. Is not too high, not too low. I think he can do just enough. Pittsburgh does play better at home, but I trust them. Pittsburgh doesn't really hit lefties hit well at all. So I'm going to go with the Dodgers here. Good price. Like you always say, Mal, never get the Dodgers at a good price. And when you do, you got to bet them. So I like the Dodgers at this price.
Lonte, you have misread my pick completely.
Oh, God.
I thought you'd take the Pirates at home.
No.
We've discussed this week. I know it was me and D-Rock discussed this week that the Dodgers are kind of a 500 team on the road. That's before they lost that game to Mlodzinski on Tuesday night. And at the start of the season, I was particularly fading Skeens because he was just too short on a terrible Pittsburgh team. So he would pitch really well. We laughed that he kind of had a touch of the Jacob deGrom and Mets about him. He pitched really well, they would still get beat. And the opposition were always a good price. That script flipped for me. Skeens really, I feel like he's a must bet now. The 205 ERA, the 0.95 whip. But Pittsburgh have won 6 of his last 8. So we're getting plus money for a record like that. Against Blake Snell's all right. He's still nibbling around. Still walks 2 or 3 per game. Back-to-back defeats against the Padres and the Diamondbacks. Not much run support. I think he'll be fine, but I just thought plus 110 for Skeens now. Like I say, the system's changed for me. So I'll go against you, Lonte. I will take Skeens and the Pirates at plus 110. And we're brought to you by mybookie.ag, your place to bet on football and everything else. The prop builder is second to none. Crypto payouts really quick. Head to mybookie.ag, promo code SGPN for a 100% bet back bonus up to $500. That's mybookie.ag, promo code SGPN. Lonte, have you got what's the best play tomorrow on the NFL opening game?
I mean, Sean's not going to like it, but yeah, I'm going to take some Dallas. I think it's a little bit inflated.
What?
Yeah, I'm going to take some Dallas, man. All the negativity talk. Philadelphia, obviously the better team, but I'm going to take those points, man. I think Dak will be fine there.
Spread? How many?
I saw 8.5. I bet it at 8.5. I was waiting for a 9, but I'm like, whatever. 8.5, 9, not a big difference. So I bet some 8.5. Just don't tell Sean that. I hope Sean doesn't listen to this, and he might dock my invoice for that.
Straight to HR, mate. Straight to HR. That is unacceptable. Fuck the Cowboys is the Rhythm were really good last season on the NFL props. Josh Allen 23% ROI profit on the over-unders and ATSs. There's a weekly leaderboard. You win cash prizes. If you track 5 bets of the same type, you can build and win up to $1,000. Get your 7-day free trial at sportsgamblingpodcast.com/RITH. Third game here is completely off the board. At no point all day have I had the merest clue who's going to be pitching between the Cleveland Guardians and it's the Tampa Bay Rays, isn't it? Actually, we got to. So they must be traveling today. I've put the Guardians and Red Sox up on the board. But yeah, Cleveland Guardians at the Tampa Bay Rays, 7:35. I mean, I've got absolutely zero on this, Lonte. Are you?
So I just seen something pop up with Gavin Williams versus Pepio, but no lines. I mean, I'm not even assuming that that's going to be correct. That's just what I see right now. But yeah, I mean, this is a kind of a crapshoot. Obviously, I would want to see a number that would be dependent upon what I want to do, because Pepiot and Williams, Pepiot's been, I guess, okay. He's 1-4-5. He's actually on a 10 innings pitch scoreless streak, but I don't really trust him a ton. And Williams has been solid as well. So I think it's kind of evenly teamed. I would look under, if anything. If we can get like an under 8.5, I think we could look there. Gavin Williams has been okay. But as far as lines, I would have to see the lines to really make a conviction on what to do. But obviously just going to be a pass right now. Yeah,
the only standout for me is the form of the two clubs. Yep. You've got
4 back. Tampa is like 4
Tampa
back.
Bay on a 5-game winning streak, 8-2 in the last 10. Kind of 500. Well, 3 games under 500 on the road. But It's home 3 games, over 500. In Cleveland, kind of the opposite form for Cleveland. They are on a 3-game losing streak, 3 games under 500 on the road. So they would sort of edge you towards Tampa Bay Rays. But apart from that, that's about it from me. Ralphie has joined us. Ralphie G, looking forward to some baseball and football betting on a Thursday. Love it, Ralphie. Get involved. Next up, 7:40 Eastern, the LA Angels are at the Kansas City Royals. Kyle Hendricks for the Angels. It will be Seth Lugo for the Royals. -160. They are the shortest price on the card. Hendricks and the Angels +135. Total Lonte is...
Yeah, I like this over, Mal. You know what? Kansas City got me yesterday. I thought they were playing well. What's my guy's name that was pitching yesterday? I forgot who it was, but he was pitching extremely well. I think he had 6 scoreless, and then he kind of just gave it up in the bottom of the 6th, or the top of the 6th. I'm thinking. I can't remember which inning it was, but he was pitching extremely well, and then he kind of gave it up. But I like the over in the game. 9 seems a little bit short. I think both teams can get to 4 or 5 runs here. Hendricks, he pitched okay. He got me really good. I think in the last show, I don't think me and you did, but I think it was me and D-Rock. He got me real good, man. He pitched extremely well. He's coming off his best start in about a month. Usually a good fade spot after he pitches well. He hasn't been horrible on the road, but again, I don't really trust him. And then Lugo on the other side, I mean, just not been in good form at all. He got some length issues, so he doesn't go a ton. He's got 7.51 ERA since the All-Star break, 25 earned in his last 5. 12 of those came at home, so I think we see a lot of runs in this game, maybe double-digit. Maybe one team scores double digits, but I do love the over in the game. I mean, side-wise, I would probably have to end up taking a dog. I don't really trust Lugo at home. I don't really trust either side, but the Angels, I mean, when they look good, they look really, really good, but they just can't do it. They can't do it consistently, so I'll stay away from the side, but I do like the over, though.
Hendricks throwing a good start would have burned more people than yourself, Lonte.
He got me good.
Yeah, I mean, it was at Houston, and it proves he can occasionally do it, but that's it. It is the outlier. I'm not sure it's wise to trust him off the back of that start. He still has a 5.05 road ERA. But Lugo's game looks absolutely horrendous. A run of really poor starts. His last 5 starts, he's given up 4, 6, 2, 6, and 7. I just wanted to fade both pitches. The Angels can put a sequence together. We know Casey are more than capable, and particularly off Hendricks. So I think over 9 is the play here. Nathan agrees, so we've got a 3-man go here on the over between the Angels and the Kansas City Royals. The penultimate game on the card is the Chicago White Sox and the Minnesota Twins. 7:40 Eastern. First pitch, Shane Smith for the White Sox takes on Taj Bradley of the Twins. -150 Minnesota. The White Sox +125. Total is at 8.5. I've kind of done this again. I'm back on the White Sox. Myself and Dylan sat here last night. I felt like I had to take them. Last night we were fading Zebby Matthews. This time round, we're taking Shane Smith. I thought he pitched well last time. He was slightly unlucky against the New York Yankees, more than enough to keep the White Sox competitive, who can score runs. There's no question that he's not quite as sharp on the road. He's seen the Twins twice this year, and he's pitched well. 10 strikeouts across the 2 games. The last time he faced him, the White Sox won 3-0 at Minnesota. Bradley's really hard to trust. Gave up 7 earned runs at the White Sox on August the 24th in a game the White Sox won 8-0. And I was just kind of happy to follow that form as a comparison game. I know sometimes you either take the full adjustment back the other way for the offensive team, but I'm not in this situation because I don't trust the Twins to be able to make that adjustment. And it's not like the White Sox are going off -130 favourites here. So at the prices with that comp game fairly recently to look back on, I don't mind Shane Smith at all here. +125. I'll take the White Sox.
Love the White Sox in this spot. If you look at the history between these 2 teams this year, in the last 10 games, so it started off in April. Minnesota had won 4 in a row, I'm sorry. And then Chicago won 1 and Minnesota won 1. And now the White Sox have won 4 in a row. And they've scored 7, 8, 6, 12 runs. So that is a total of 26. That's a total of 33-11 is what they're outscoring the Minnesota Twins by. So I like that. I like that recent history. They've won the last two in Minnesota, as we've seen, 18-8 for those games. I trust Shane Smith. I really think that the Twins should not be laying this type of number at all. So I like the White Sox in this. I mean, Smith has gone 2 or less in 5 of his last 6 since the All-Star break. He's not been as sharp on the road, but again, I trust him against Bradley, who's got one good start, one bad start. But to our credit, one of the bad starts came when he faced Chicago and gave up 7 runs. So I like the White Sox. I like their team total over as well, man. I mean, I just rattled off those numbers. I think they can absolutely score, 5 or 6 runs here.
Okay. Final game we go to this is a good game. 7:40 Eastern, the New York Yankees at the Houston Astros. Left-handed pitcher Carlos Rodon for the Yankees. For the Astros, it will be Christian Javier. Plus 110, home underdogs, Houston. Minus 130, the Yankees. Total 8.5. Lonte, finish us off.
Yeah, let's hope so, man. I mean, the Yankees have had, so it's been a tale of two, I guess, because the Astros have really owned the Yankees for a while. But as of lately, I mean, the Yankees have won 7 of the last 10. I think they've won 8 straight in Houston, if I'm not mistaken. And they were dominant last night. I lost money on them again last night, betting against the Yankees. I'm going to try my shot again here. I mean, Rodon's been really good as of late. But I just think the spot-wise, Javier has been a little bit better. Not then. He hasn't been better than Rodon, but I think he's been better coming into his own. He's coming off 6 scoreless. He's been really good at home. Rodon's hit rate kind of fluctuated over the last few months, so that's kind of something I'm worried about if Houston kind of get a hold of him. So I'm looking at Houston in this spot. I think we see, a low-scoring game. So I'm going like a 4-3 type of game now. So I'm going 4-3 Houston with the home dog here.
Yes, Lonte, I agree with you completely. Rodon, and it's nothing that Rodon's done wrong. I think he's been rock solid, really. 5 games in a row, 1 or 2 earned runs, decent length. 5 wins in a row by an aggregate score, 42-10. The Yankees have done him a favour there. But Christian Javier has now had 4 starts. He's been okay. Historically been excellent against the New York Yankees. Quite a large sample size. He's got a 1.99 ERA. So I think Javier will be fine. But I also think this lineup could wear down Rodon. They're quite patient against left-handed pitching. They're top 3rd in MLB, OPS, hard hit, barrel rate. I think it's going to be a slow burner. Houston wear him down, chase him maybe in the 4th or 5th and go on to win the game. So I like Houston as an underdog here, plus 110 for the Astros. We will get on to our exotics. Let me tell you about Underdog Best Ball Mania. 15 million in prizes, 2 million to first place. Brand new offer for new customers. Play $5, get $50 in bonus funds. The sign-up code is MLB SGPN. And a new sponsor here, Novig, America's #1 sports prediction market. Novig is a betting exchange, so you always get the best prices. 35 plus states available. And if you download the Novig app, you get $50 when you spend $5. Get on the action with promo code SGPN. Lonte, lock it in a dog. Now it's even more important to know whose turn.
I think it's my turn. I think you went last time.
Oh God, well that's convenient. Convenient, Lonte, isn't it?
Yeah, it sure is, man. But we're gonna make this short and sweet. I'm going to for the lock. I'm going to take the. Let me find the right price. I'm going to take that over that we talked about with Kansas City and the Angels. I just think that's too low of a number. I think both of these pitchers have been struggling. The offense is. I think they'll be better in product. I mean, in basically summation of the pitching being bad. So I'm going with the over in that game. And then I'm sorry, Mal. I'm taking the White Sox plus 128 for the dog for obvious reasons.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I can't argue with.
We can have double dogs.
As it happens. No, well, there's a dog I like, and I like Pittsburgh, which you didn't, so it makes sense that you leave that one for me. Anyway, I think Skeens at plus 110. I think you have to take him. Say the Dodgers are very, very beatable. already proved, 500 team on the road, and Skeens is top class. So I'll take Pittsburgh as my dog at plus 110, and we will lock up. You have taken the one I like the most. So, yeah, that leaves me with the Brewers, possibly. It's hard to pick holes in what Freddie Peralta's been doing. Brewers more than competitive. You mentioned they've scored plenty of runs off Philadelphia as well. So I'll take the Brewers at minus 120. And my home run play, I am going to fade. We fancy runs in Kansas City. I'm going to fade Seth Lugo, who's really struggled to keep the ball in the yard, giving up a lot of contact, a lot of runs recently. So I'm going to go back to my guy. Last time I picked him, he hit one for me. We take Mike Trout, Lonte. Why not? Who have you got?
That's a good one. That's a really good one. He was having a skin infection or something like that I was reading about. But I'm gonna go with Andrew Benintendi. He hit 2 homers last night. I think he's been hitting the ball pretty well. I expect a lot of runs from the White Sox in that game. So Bradley obviously giving up 7 runs in that span. I really think that the White Sox score 6 or 7 runs here. So I'm gonna go with Andrew Benintendi to hit one tomorrow.
Okay, nice one. Thank you very much. Ralphie G wants the White Sox. Nathan's locking up the under. First 5 under in the Dodgers Pirates, and gives us Pittsburgh outright as his dog. So there you go. I think we've covered that as well as possible. Thank you,
yes,
Nathan.
Sir.
Thank you, Ralphie. Appreciated all of your input there. Helps out a little panel tonight on the show. Harry Potter as well from Sacramento, early doors. Lonte, 26 minutes. That would be the dream if we could do that every night. So it's one of those. Beautiful. Right. Okay, then, mate. Enjoy the NFL tomorrow. I'm sure you will. We'll see if your highly illegal Cowboys play comes to fruition. Good luck, everybody. Premier League show starts in 12 minutes if you want to get involved in that. I've handicapped, amongst other games, Uganda against Mozambique. That's the type of stuff we're covering on the Premier League show this week because it is World Cup qualifiers. So if you want a little bit of Uganda versus Mozambique, come and join us